Hey y'all, it's Maddie. I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial today on a simple look. This is a very easy look for just quick running to the grocery store or whatever you want to use it for. It can be dressed up, it can be dressed down. It is a beautiful, just goes with everything look. This is my go-to look. I do this a lot. I have already primed my face and I have already put foundation on. I didn't know I was going to be filming this, so this is kind of a spur of the moment thing. But I have done two separate looks for you all today so far, and today I figured I would do a different one. And feel free to leave comments below. I would love to have some suggestions on what you all would like to see. So I'm just going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape and cover those dark circles. I do work two jobs, so I do have prominent dark circles. So I like those to be covered very well. And if you want a very full coverage foundation, Tarte Shape Tape is definitely the foundation or the concealer for you. Did I say foundation? I meant concealer. Anyway, it is definitely the concealer for you if you want a more full coverage concealer. And it does not cake. It does not roll. It is a very, very good full coverage concealer. It does not do any of the other things that other concealers do. It is kindly expensive, but it will last you a lifetime. Is beautiful. And remember, with concealers, you always want to go at least 1 to 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. This one is actually quite a bit lighter. It is about 3 shades lighter than my skin tone because I like to go from light to darker. You never want to go from darker to lighter because that will make your face look orange and cakey. You never want to do that. That's a very big mistake. But remember that you can't always start over. It's your face. It's not like once you put it on there, it's tattooed on there forever. So if you were to mess up and do darker shades than what you like, wash it off and start over again. I have done that before. I've had to do that before. Okay, so now I'm going to get my Airspun out here. This is my favorite powder, thanks to my mama. She raised me well. And I'm just going to bake my face. It is not hard to do. Anywhere you put concealer, you're going to put powder over. And you're just going to pack it in. Take the broad side of your beauty blender and just dip it in your Airspun and just pack it on that concealer. It is not very hard. A lot of people are terrified to do this. It's not hard, y'all. It's very simple. You just do this, and after this is done, you will brush it off with a brush, the excess. It's not a very hard thing to do. Okay, I got powder all over me. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm going to leave this excess over here for me to put on the rest of my face in a minute. Now that that is done, I'm going to grab my Anastasia Dip Brow. It is my favorite. Y'all, if you have not tried this, or if you have tried other dip brows, this one is so much better. I thought that I told you guys in my last video that I had never used another dip brow. I did use another dip brow. It's been a couple of years ago. And it was very dry and clumpy, and I hated it. This one has not dried out on me yet, and I've had it for close to a year. Now, a lot of people are also scared to use the dip brow. It is not hard. I promise to you. It is very simple to use. Really, it's just kind of, it's just like painting. That's kind of a weird example, but, and then you really just paint it on with this side of the brush, and then you just brush it out. You don't want your eyebrows to look like super gelled down, if that makes sense. Okay, so there's that eyebrow. My other eyebrow is rough to do. I always do my right one. It's like, turns out perfect. And then my left one's like, derp. It's terrible. It's terrible. Very, I forgot what the word, disappointing. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so you're just going to come in and do the same thing with your left eyebrow. And you're really just going based on the shape of your natural eyebrow. Some people do shave their eyebrows off and completely start over. I don't think I could ever do that because I go based on the shape of my eyebrow, honestly. So, and once again, you're just going to fill that in. You can really do any shape that you want. There are chickens walking through my yard. Okay. It's very weird. Anyway. Continue. They're like fighting with something. Anyway, you can do basically any shape that you want with your eyebrows. Those squiggle brows are a big thing right now. I think they're hideous. If you like them, I apologize for hurting your feelings. But I could never do them. They're just a little bit crazy for me. Anywho, so that is the eyebrows. Excuse me. So then I'm going to do just a tiny bit of eyeshadow. This look is, like I said, a very simple, it's my go-to look when I am running out of time or I'm going to be super busy that day and I don't want to have a whole lot of makeup on. I'm going to use my Tarteist Pro palette. I'm using the shade Classic right up here. It's really just a classic white color. And I'm just going to place that all over my eyelids. I hate for anything to be glossy or feel oily or greasy on my skin. I do not like it. It bothers me extremely. So anyway, you're going to put that on top of your entire eyelid. And for those of you that don't know and do not have this palette is the most beautiful palette I have ever seen in my entire life. It smells so good. It smells like vanilla. It's awesome. Awesome. You guys should make your way to Ulta today and buy this palette. Tarte is my fave. Okay, so after I've covered my entire eyelid in the classic white, I'm going to go in with this very light purple. It's called Fierce. And I'm just going to do it in the crease of my eye just to give my eyelids a little bit of color. You do not, this is a simple look, remember, so you don't want to have a whole lot of eyeshadow on your eyelid. You just want to go in and make it look not so white and plain on your face. Other than that, I mean, you can always work it up if you're going out at night, and you just want to do this one for a quick, simple work look, and you're going out that night, you can always come home and work it up to be a darker, more dramatic look. That is completely up to you. Anyway, so after I have done that, I'm going to go in with my blending brush and blend it out a little bit. I don't want a whole lot of color on my eyelid because, like I said, it's a simple look. I don't know how many times I can say that, but there is that. And that is really all I'm going to do for my eyes. Now, I am going to contour a little bit. Contouring is not too hard. I had someone ask me if it was different for every face shape. Yes and no. It really depends on what you like. This is not, it's not hard. This is what I do for my face shape. This is what I feel contours better. I want my cheekbones to be more prominent. Other people might want their cheekbones to be less prominent. It just depends on what you prefer. Remember, when you're doing your makeup, it is about you. Don't worry what he said or what she said or anything like that. If you like it, wear it. This is not about mama and daddy and brother and sister. This is about you. If you like the way you wear your makeup, wear it. You're beautiful. Everyone is beautiful in their own way. Make your own makeup looks. Don't let me or another girl on YouTube tell you how to do your makeup and think that's the only way you can do your makeup, because it's not. You guys can play with it. You guys can do whatever you want. I am blending in that contour and brushing off my baking. Like I said, this is a very simple going out to work, going to the grocery store. Very simple, very quick look. You do not, by all means, you do not have to do this same exact colors, same exact look. Like I said, makeup is about you. Play with it. Do your own makeup and just sit and play and figure out what you're gonna do, because it's all about you. It's not about mama, not about daddy. It's about you, honey. You. Okay, so there is my makeup. I am going to be using a different kind of blush today because I want, like I said, a simpler look. I am not using the bright pink like I had normally used and I used in my last video. But I am going to be using I am still using blush. Don't forget it. Blush is a big part of my makeup routine. I'm just not using the bright pink one that I typically use. I should have been more prepared. I know. I apologize. I gotta put my brushes up. They're stressing me out. I am very OCD about my makeup bag. All of my friends that watch this know. I'm not really sure why, but I am. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Happy Glow and Mood Boosting Blush. It is a beautiful blush. It's in the shade Warm. I don't know if you guys can see that. It does have a bit of shimmer to it, but it is a beautiful blush. I love it. Like I said, it is a very simple, it is very light, so I'm not using, I don't use it a whole lot because typically I tend to do more dramatic looks when I do my makeup. So I don't use this one a whole lot, but it is very beautiful. Vamos home. Okay. So now I'm going to highlight my face. Go in with my Urban Decay Aura highlighter. Remember, I always put it on my cheeks. It just gives more of a glowy look. So now you are done with your face. I'm going to go in with some mascara, and then our look will be completed. And I use 3 different kinds of mascara. I use the Too Faced Better Than Sex. That is the first coat that I use. It is the best mascara I've ever used. The second coat, and I need to get some more of, I just got this as a sample and it's my favorite, is Urban Decay Perversion. It's beautiful also. And then the last but not least is Tarte Maneater, and I will be getting more of that also. My awful nails look terrible. I apologize for that. So I'm going to curl my eyelashes with the Revlon eyelash curler. I believe these are like $6 at Walmart. Not much at all. And then I'm going to put my first coat of mascara, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex, as I said earlier. I always get it on my cheeks somehow. Always. I also got it on my nose. I didn't realize that until just now. My poor little nose. Alrighty. Alrighty, and our look is completed. Very simple, very easy look. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you the next time. Bye.